if you spend the money and you buy this fight, just with the main event alone, you will not be disappointed.
Tony Ferguson, to me, is just, an incredible fighter. Is won 12 in a row. He is a 170 favorite over Justin Gaethje, who is plus 135 at the MGM Grand. Does that surprise you a little bit that Tony's only a 170 favorite?
No, Gaethje is a very dangerous fighter. This is a insane main event. Tony hasn't lost in like 8 years. Gaethje has had 6 fights in the UFC and won 7 bonuses.
Yeah.
So this fight is incredible. I mean, it's a very violent main event. Anything can happen in this fight. Either guy can win. It is impossible for Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje to not be an incredible fight. Impossible.
And as I said, the heavyweight fight to me is a nutso fight. That is Francis is minus 280, Jairzinho is plus 220. Now, I'm not going to advise anybody to bet against Francis because I think Francis is awesome. But with the kind of power that Jairzinho has, is he worth a flyer at plus 220 for somebody who's looking to get an underdog?
Yeah, I think that, the reason that is Francis has been in the big fights. He's pretty much done it all except win the belt. And if you look at his last fight, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it too, because it was a similar opponent. They both fought the same guy, right? And you saw what Francis did to him. Rosenstruck did it too, but at the end of the round, and
he was losing the fight. So, but I'm just saying, from a standpoint, when you have a guy that can punch like that, like he can punch, and he showed against Overeem, that he doesn't need a combination, right? He needs one shot to end the fight, as we know Francis can do. I just say, hey, he might be worth a flyer if you're sitting there looking to get some plus money. You get plus 220 on him.
Yeah, I agree. But you look at the experience factor, and you got to go with Francis for the experience.
I agree. And then I want to get you to break down the co-main event. And Henry is 240 and Dominic Cruz is plus 200. I would have thought it would have been a bigger spread given what Henry has done in Dominic's inactivity. I'm a little bit surprised at that one. I think I'd have to lay the money on Henry on that.
I would say, yeah, the guy's had too much time off. That's been his whole career. His whole career has been with these big gaps of time off because of injuries. I've never seen anybody more unlucky than Dominic Cruz. But this is nothing new. The guy has been one of the best in the world for a very, very long time. Right. He's always had these big gaps in between fights and gone in and performed. When he's healthy and he goes in, he looks damn good.